of this extent, you know what I'm saying? So how would you know? How would anyone know? You know, so that's why I don't listen to different talks and this and this. Even with the throwing in the towel, man.
Right.
That shit. You know, people don't understand. Mark didn't save my life. Because if you knew Deontay Wilder, if people knew me, they'll know that if I'm gonna draw my sword, I'm gonna live by that sword and I'm gonna die by it.
Right.
Those are the words of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder as he claims that the throwing in the towel. He states that Mark Breland didn't save me. If you know me, you know I live by the sword and I die by the sword. Okay. Now, knowing what we know, knowing that he felt that Mark Breland was a snake in the grass, I don't know why it took so long for him to say that. We just found out that he recently fired Mark Breland. Now, I heard he fired him a long time ago. You know, so I don't know which one is really true. I mean, I didn't hear the whole interview from Wilder himself or whatnot, but, you know, there were a few things that were thrown around anyway. But back to Mark Breland. He states that Mark Breland didn't save him, but he's willing to live and die by the sword. I'm going to tell you why this is retarded. Okay. Is because at the same time, you can't say Mark Breland didn't save my life and I'm willing to die in there, and then turn around and say that the gloves were tampered with. If the gloves were tampered with, don't you understand that you're putting your life in danger? If you're being cheated, even before you knew or not, you were willing to die. If Mark Breland knew, he did save your life. If he is the crook, if he is everything that Deontay Wilder said he was, which I don't believe personally, but if he was that guy that did do that thing and he called in the towel knowing, hey, his water spiked, he ain't got no legs under him anyway, because I know I spiked the water, and he ain't going to be able to perform at a certain magnitude on top of Tyson Fury having shit in his gloves, dude, that's a double whammy. That's a double whammy. So if he knew that, how didn't he save your life? Answer that question. How didn't Mark Breland save your life? Right? If he look, people, again, if Mark Breland spiked the water and then Tyson Fury cheated on their end, so they both got together to conspire against Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, how did Mark Breland save his life? If anything, he saved it because he knew he had it in danger. So don't say, he didn't save my life. I know he's resentful. I know he's pissed off. He's disappointed in Mark Breland on top of what he feels Mark Breland did to him. Okay, nobody has really talked to Mark Breland. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He doesn't want to, do any open interviews, but someday he will. And I hope I get to talk to this man and see exactly what his side of the story is, because there's always two sides of the story. Okay, so him saying Mark Breland did not save my life and then say I'm willing to live by the sword and die by it, and you believe that he was already tampered with, how can you say that with a straight face? How can you say he didn't save my life? Yes, he saved his life if you feel he cheated you. He cheated you because he didn't want to see you die. Because that's what'll happen because you're stubborn enough or brave or strong or whatever you want, however you want to use it, to sit there and to let this man beat on you. Knowing damn well your legs weren't under you. You're admitting yourself in this interview that your legs were not under you. So, and then the punches that you threw, you couldn't even get off. Okay? Except behind the head punches when y'all were all tussling and shit, when he had you in a headlock or he had you in a bear hug. That's the only thing that you really hit him flush with. You chopped with a left before the fight was over, but that wasn't hurting Tyson Fury. Why? Because it's your left hand. You can't really throw anything with your left hand. Your right hand is your dominant hand. That's your money shot. And when you hit him with that, nothing happened. So now I understand why you didn't have any punching power, because you didn't have your legs up under him. If you believe that you were drugged, if you believe that Mark Breland spiked your water, if you believe Tyson Fury put egg weights in his fucking gloves to hit you upside the fucking head, how can you say that Mark Breland didn't save your life? Now, if he really did cheated you, fair play. That's fucked up with him. But at the end of the day, you can't say he saved your life because you put your life in his hands. He made your life very threatening. life-threatening by doing what he did or what you think he did.
By force.
Okay? So, moving forward, you guys tell me what you think about this segment of the Wilder Files. Did Mark Breland save his life? Leave your comments below. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.